Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase for the PlayStation 1 is a platforming game that's 3D. It came out in the year 2001, and it's pretty weird. First of all, the story is really confusing. They're like in a game or inside a computer, and they run around like historic places, like in Rome and feudal Japan. And then there's also Scooby snacks scattered around these cyber versions of Rome and feudal Japan. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. The enemy in the game is a virus, but he's like an anthropomorphic virus. So it's like a guy that's a cyber ghost. I don't know. Look, watch the movie this game is based on. No, it wasn't based on the big budget Hollywood blockbuster with Sarah Michelle Gellar. This is actually based on a direct-to-VHS movie, cartoon movie, that came out a year before that movie. So yeah, instead of basing the Scooby-Doo video game on a big-budget Hollywood movie where you actually will probably make a lot more money, you base it on a straight-to-VHS forgettable cartoon that no one saw to begin with. And it's not like this game came out when Scooby-Doo was a big deal. I mean, 2001, no one really cared about Scooby-Doo. It wasn't like as popular as it was in the 70s. The game plays fairly well, but it never stays in the sweet spot in terms of good controls. I mean, the game looks good, good music, good environments, a nice variety of environments, but the thing is, it's like 50% of the time or 60% of the time, it's a little too easy. You can just run past all the enemies, and for some reason the enemies don't chase you. They just like forget all about you. If you're right in front of the enemy, they're gonna try to kill you. But if you just run past them, they don't even bother turning around. It's like the enemies have this murderous rage to kill you, but you just run past them and they're like, alright, I really wanted to kill that dog, but I have to turn around now. Just forget it. I'm just gonna hang out now. Most of the game is very easy like that. Even the boss fights are basically just like waiting for the boss enemy to tire themselves out, and then you can throw a pie at them. Same thing as with the regular add-ons. Just like wait for the regular add-on to do something or run at you and either avoid them or throw a pie at them. But where this game is really hard is the platforming. It goes from like easy, most of the game, just the running and fighting enemies, to jumping on platforms, which gets really hard because Scooby and Shaggy really aren't athletic. They can double jump, but it's hard to aim your jump. They're not very fast, and you're always gonna slide off or fall off the platform or not line up your jump perfectly, so you're gonna jump a little over or a little under the platform. You're gonna lose most of your lives just platforming. The bosses and the enemies are a piece of cake. Does pretty bad platforming make this an awful PlayStation 1 game? No, I think it just kind of makes it mediocre. I think there's a lot more good in the game than bad, but the good isn't amazing. The good is just kind of, alright, it's not broken. That's what Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase for the PS1 is. It's a mediocre platforming game that isn't broken most of the time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more classic game reviews. Goodbye, my friends.